Hairstyles scare me. It's weird that I say that. Yeah, because I mean, look what I got on my hair. It's questionable. But anyways, I just like to say that hairstyles do not scare me like that. There's nothing wrong with hairstyles because I have hairstyles, you got hairstyles, everyone got styles. But what I wanted to say is how did my hairstyle go from this to this? Which we're gonna be answering that. But before we do that, make sure y'all like, sub, and hit the bell for more weekly things coming your way, because last video I said I was gonna try to do weekly because I couldn't do it when I was like posting this day and that day and this day, because I could not do that because like I said, I did try the everyday post to see what was working out for me, but then when I did do that and then I tried doing it those days, I tried to update that to see what days will be perfect for me to come with the video, come up with the idea of it, but that took a while too. So I'm gonna try to do weekly posts so it won't feel like it's all chaotic. Yeah, chaos. But if I do post on one of those days like Monday through Friday, then that's actually a bless. Be blessed by that and be blessed by the Holy Spirit and by Jesus, because thank you for that. And also, sorry about the scenery. My phone started to die, so I had to do it on this. I gotta do where I'm at right now. The light is off, crooked. I don't care. I don't know. That is really not my problem. I try to fix it, and it's the best y'all. But reason why hairstyles scare me because, well, one, before I did get into the whole hairstyles, my whole hairstyle started during March 27, 2021. And where I had, like the photo I did show you, it was this photo where I got my first twist. You can't lie, it looked fresh, it would look good, and that is how I started my whole dreadlock journey. You would not believe it. I had my whole dreadlock journey, and then I cut the whole thing off. I did not want to cut it off. I wanted to see if I could like part it so I can like see how my afro is. But pretty much I could not do that because, well, I could have, but I don't think it would have been possible because my whole dreads would have been all clumped up together. Like it was almost gonna be like impossible to do all that. I mean, even with a detox, but that only cleans it. It doesn't like part it. So it was gonna be hard for me to do that. So I understand how my dad had to do that. I understand why my dad had to do that. And then I went a little bald, but I still had some hair. I did try to get waves, but I don't know if that was gonna be helpful. But I don't know. No. But I did start my whole hair journey, and if you don't believe me, boom, pictures of me with all these hairstyles up in your face. And I love every hairstyle I had. I did not have one bad hairstyle. All of them, I loved it. All that I truly love, I didn't really care. I never had that one bad. But there was a time where my dad did tell me, and also my stepbrother was like, oh, I can't, why you cut his hair like that, or what's going on? And he said, well, when we went to a barber one time, his barber had like an affected cut, like a clip. So that messed up my hair, and that's why it was like what it is right now. And I was like, that makes sense. But also, I want to go to that barber and see if he's still there, or is she or they, whatever, because they messed up my hair. They messed that up, but I'll be fine. I don't resort to violence or nothing. It'll be. But I really loved the hair. I really loved it. It was a nice hair that I had. It was really nice. I wish I could go back and if it was like a big afro. I don't know. No, but that was one of the times. There was more other times where I got more into my hairstyles. Where I only had like dreads. Where the only hairstyles I got was like completely just dreads. And then while those dreads, because my dreads were long enough where I could get like pretty much any type of hairstyles or like fix it, like to like do a rewash it, or to restyle it, or to just keep it as it is. And then all of it was working out perfectly because my hair was like, it was like a nice soft texture, and it was hard, but it was easy trying to do my hair. But during my whole hair, I did not know what my hair needed or what my hair wanted. So I'm gonna give y'all some things which I figured out for myself, so y'all don't have to waste time from me. From someone that has ADHD, impulsive ADHD, and just a lot of things. So first thing into the whole thing. I think the first thing is to figure out your hair porosity. So like your hair porosity, your density, your thickness, your scalp, and what type of hair you got. To make this easier, to what type of hairstyle you got. What hair porosity are you? Are you a low porosity, normal porosity, medium porosity, or high porosity? We're gonna go all of it by order. Because for low porosity, what is porosity? Hair porosity is how much hair moisture or how much water or how much the products get into your hair. So with low porosity, you have to open up your hair cuticles to try to get all of that moisture inside your hair. And by the water temperature you have, we have like warm water or cold water that will either open your hair cuticles or close up your hair cuticles. Different way. Wait, for me, I try to figure out what type that I have. High porosity, water gets in there fast. Like it gets in there fast. Like the minute your hair gets into the water, you're just drenched with all the water. But then it dries up fast. So be note of that. As much as your hair gets a lot of water, it sums it up. Like it's like, oh wow, my hair's already got sung. I just put my hair in under a second. Be mindful that your hair will be like that when you only have it under the water. But when it's out of the water, it's dry with a snap of a finger, already dry. But with low porosity, if I remember correctly, it takes this is why I love hair, this is why I love hair porosity, but my low porosity hair, it takes a while for it to get water and contain with it. It takes 5, 10 to 15 minutes to get water wet. You might think, well, it's already wet as it is, but no, it doesn't look wet. It doesn't look like it's drenched with water. It's just like you put sprinkles of water into my hair. You're like, boom, just sprinkle water in my hair. And there was also another sign you have low porosity where if you spray your hair, with water, but then you see water drops, little water drops into your hair, that's how you know you have low porosity hair, because it just stays there. It's like little stars on your hair. It just stays there. It doesn't do anything. It just stays right there. That's how you know we have low porosity. So with low porosity hair, it takes a while for hair to get the water in, but also it takes a while for it to dry out. So if you keep feeling for water, you're like, wait, dang, I thought my hair is not dry yet. You have low porosity hair. But after that whole thing, my camera was doing something. It was going a little bit off. But if you know you have low porosity hair, your whole hair starts to be with water up in here, little stars. It's still there, or it takes a while for it to get the water in, but it doesn't take a while for the water, but it doesn't take a while for the water to dry. After a few hours or a few minutes type of hair, you have low porosity hair. Medium porosity hair, I do not clearly know. It's a somewhat normal where it takes water easily, but it's harder to get it out, but then it's harder to get it out, and then but not harder to get it in. Somewhere like that. I don't know about that much, but that's what I did my research on, and you guys should do your own research on that too. So when y'all find your hair porosity, find y'all density, the thickness, y'all scalp, everything. So for your thickness, how thick is your strain? The density is your hair, I think your hair strength, or how thick your hair is, I think so. And for your scalp, for your scalp, is it dry? Is it greasy? Figure that one out. Or is it normal? Figure that one out too. Now we get into the hair ID. Pretty much that was the whole hair ID, which that was figuring out what is your hair, what type, what is it, dry, or the texture and thickness. That's hair ID. If I remember right, I am a LMF5, if I got that right. Because I have a low porosity hair, medium fine, and type 4 type of hair. Type 4. But that's just me and my own research, and by my family, by my mother and father. But I need to go to an actual salon and they can figure that out for me, which I will be blessed by the God, And do that, and then once you figure out all of that, then here's the fun part. We're gonna do a little we're gonna do hypotheses or something like that, or whatever. Comes to conclusions and all that. You got to go find your protective styles. Yay! Find your protective styles. So you might ask me, what is a protective hairstyle? So protective hairstyle is how you protect your hair from, you put your hair in these protective styles. Over time, they are growing. Your hair is growing over time. So that means your hair will be growing when you have to put the right products, the right oils, and the right essentials for your hair to let it keep in all that moisture, to open your cuticles, and then let it keep growing, be healthy, and maintain over time. You do this right, you're good. When you do it wrong, you gotta fix it, go to the hair salon, and then fix that, and then fix it, and then it will be good. Because every hair is different, my hair is different. Even if we have type 4 hair, we still have different type of hair. It's like strength, thickness, density, and hair porosity. It's gonna be different. So note on that. Protective styles. Figure that one out. My current that I love is either cornrows, twists, or braid. All for men and women, boy or girl, elders, everyone. It doesn't have to be on a specific gender. It's not on a specific gender. So be note of that. Well, while finding that out, I like cornrows because I like it. I feel like it's like easier, but it's also when it gets to those itchy spots, yeah, you gotta like tap it with your hand, not just do the scratchy thing. I feel like that's easier because I like 3-strand twists. But then that gets a lot because you gotta do the whole scratching thing instead, but you have to do this. But I like cornrows because I feel like that one is way easier because there's just like big things going to the back and then seeing how long it is. And then the oils, you just have to do this. You just do this. So much easier. Like, it's so much easier. That's why I like cornrows, especially when I do a spider cornrows. You don't know what that one is, it looks like this. I have a photo right here of what that looks like because I love me some spider cornrows, especially because cornrows or 3-strand twists especially. But cornrows, I love it because it's way easier and it helps you with like trying to put the oils in or trying to like scratch it or pat it. It's so much easier to do all. But what tip I can give for you is find what your hair needs and what it wants, and find the right oils, shampoo, conditioner for your hair. And the correct order for it, I'm gonna give it out because this is how I've been finding out, and I'm gonna tell y'all so you don't have to waste time for it. So first one is clarifying shampoo to get all the built up out of your hair, and then a hydrating shampoo to get more clean or get rid of like the buildup that it is. Do that twice because it will help you out. Just do it twice. It helped me out, and it will help you out. Do all that, and then after the whole shampoo, then 3 is the conditioner. Get the conditioner, then get that conditioner, and after you get that, then there is the hair mask, where that is a deep condition, where that is supposed to help your hair trying to maintain and try to let it grow, and that's why it's stopping you, because you don't have that hair mask. Everyone needs it. I know I have it. I have the rosemary one. I have that rosemary, so you know it's gonna be a good. So after you get a deep condition, then you have to get the gel and then the foam. Oh yeah, I forgot the pre-poo. Get the pre-poo, because that one's actually gonna help you a lot with your hair, especially when you have to detangle it before you get into the clarifying shampoo. All right, well, I'm sorry for what is going on, because my camera is acting off on my phone. My phone is acting up, so. But anyway, I was talking about the orders about how you want your whole things to go out with your finding your hair. So the pre-poo is the pre-shampoo to detangle your hair, and the clarifying shampoo to get all the buildup. Hydration shampoo for another. Do that twice with the hydration shampoo, and then you got a conditioner, and then you got a hair mask, which that is another deep conditioner to like make your hair maintain healthier, so it can actually grow, because that is what's stopping y'all from getting your hair to grow. I knew that, and now I went immediately to get the hair mask. I got the rosemary one. If y'all know which one I'm talking about, yes, that one, which personally that is what I. But after that, then there's a gel, and then there's the foam. But if there's anything else that I missed, tell me in the comments. No, because I don't know if I missed anything. I don't know if I missed anything else, but if I didn't, perfect. But that is all for right now. I don't got any thought of if I missed anything. But if I did miss anything, tell me again in the comments if I missed anything. But that goes for me. But I'm sorry that I keep like cutting, pausing, and then doing that because phone's heating up and it's really much bothering. So I can't really do much about it. But hope y'all have a good time. I hope y'all had a good time. Hope y'all have a good day, a good morning, good noon, good after evening, and the night. I hope to post more weekly. And also, if we can hit to 100 subs or videos, then I'm gonna do something on one of those. I don't know what it is, but y'all can tell me in the comments what you want me to do or want me to try. I'll try to do that. I can't promise that can happen, but I'll try to see if I can do that. Just tell me in the comments and I'll read it and I'll look over it and then we'll see what. But for now, me signing off. Peace.